gnomies, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and I hope you are having a wonderful day today. I hope you and your family are doing well, and that you are taking care the best that you can. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I hope that you enjoy your stay in our cozy little corner of YouTube, and if this is not your first time here, I hope that you are having a wonderful day, and that you are happy to be here. I am happy to see you. Everybody, you may check your worries, your baggage, your anxieties with the doorman. Give him those things. Tell him, you can put these in the back. Come into the cozy little corner. Shut the door and pull up a seat. We have a fully stocked drink bar. You can have tea, you can have coffee, you can have juice, you can have energy drinks, you can have milk, you can have whatever you want. Have a drink, sit down, grab a project, or just chill and let us hang out and not have any worries for the time being. So take a deep breath and release. All right, now that you are more in your like Zen zone, you're letting those anxieties go and you're just like hanging out, I have something fun to talk about today. So you guys have probably heard of Luck of the Draw. It is a thing by Nan's Next Knots, and I will be linking her down in the description box if you are interested. And I will also link the video where she was talking about this time of the Luck of the Draw. Apparently this is Luck of the Draw number 7. It is something that I have followed along a little bit on with a few different channels, but I didn't join in because it was already underway, and I was like, you know what, if they do it again, I'll join in at the beginning because I would prefer to join in at the beginning of it. And so it's about to start again on Thursday. So this is going to be a totally new Luck of the Draw. So if you have been wanting to join in, this would be your time to join in. And of course, you can join in late and just play catch up. But it's more fun for me, at least, to join in at the beginning of something. So what is Luck of the Draw? Luck of the Draw. I got a phone call and it didn't stop my video. It was an accidental phone call, I'm assuming. Yes, ignore that. My sister accidentally called me. I don't know if it popped up. You probably heard it ring, but it didn't pause the video, so I'm just going to keep going. Anyway, you pick 8 colors and a main color also. And then typically people make blankets, and there actually is like a specific setup to the blanket that you can make if you want to make like the blanket for the Luck of the Draw. It's basically like doing a repeat of like a certain amount of rows. And then every Thursday she picks a new color, or picks a new number actually. And you make a little correspondence with the numbers of what colors you want to use. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut that out for sure. My dog just let out the biggest woof ever. I will go back a little bit and kind of recap what I was saying because I don't know how much I'm gonna have to cut out right there. But basically she picks a number every Thursday, and you pick colors or specific yarns to coordinate or correspond with the numbers. So here is what I'm going to be doing, but I'll go more into that in just a second and tell you guys my plan. And then you have like main colors to break it up. So like the way they do their blankets for Luck of the Draw most of the time is like, say she picks number 3, and for you number 3 is this yarn. So you'll do like your 2 rows or whatever of this yarn, and then you'll do, say your main color is black. Well, you'll do your 2 rows of black or your 1 row of black. And then next Thursday, she'll pick another color, and you'll do your chunk of that, and then your main color. And the main color is just kind of to break it all up, and I'll tie it all together so that, you know, your different colors kind of tie together. Well, you don't have to do a blanket, actually. And I have been thinking about this since, like, when Luck of the Draw was going on before. There's actually something that I have been wanting to dabble in, and I thought that this would be the perfect way to do that, to make it kind of part of my weekly regimen. And that is Freeform Crochet. So if you guys haven't heard of Freeform Crochet, I will like pop some pictures up over here. There is actually an artist that I love that does Freeform Crochet. Her stuff is so cool, but there are a lot of like people who do Freeform Crochet. But basically you make things that are called scrumbles, and they're like little shapes. So you can do spirals, circles, whatever. They can be any kind of shape. A lot of times they are spirals. And I think you can do like flowers in the middle and just like whatever you want to do. And I actually worked one up. This was no pattern or anything like that. This was just random. And that's like how scrumbles usually are, I think. But there are patterns for like some pieces that you can do, which I actually would love to get. I'm just like on tangents, you guys. The artist that I really love, her name is Of Mars, and I will link her. I don't know what all she has social media wise, but she has, I know, like an Etsy, probably a Ravelry, and she has a Facebook, which is where I follow her. She does really cool and inspiring freeform crochet. I love following her. Very inspired by her stuff. And she does have some patterns for some of her scrumbles, like her spirals. And I do plan on getting those at some point because it would be really cool to learn how to do her spirals. But basically you make these little things called scrumbles, and they can be like any size, any shape, like literally just do whatever you want, any type of yarn. And you make different shapes, and then you connect them all together to form a big shape. So like say you want to make a shawl, you're going to have like your typical shawl shape that you want, like maybe like a triangle, maybe like a big triangle, you know, like this. And then you're going to basically fill it in with scrumbles, and then you're going to do connecting in whatever way. So like I made little chains here. Going into these chains could be like double crochets. Like instead of just single crocheting around everything to connect it together, you can do weird stuff. Like you can do double crochets and have them connect in like cool little lines and sew pieces together. I actually sewed right here together. So I made this so that it ended, oh my goodness, not focusing. So I made this so that it kind of curled and it ended right here, and then I sewed it right there. And does this not look like a music note? This was totally unintentional, but it totally looks like a music note. I think it's so cool. I'm honestly really, really happy with how this came out. And I was just playing around with some yarns that were sitting on my desk. So this was that Hobby Lobby hanked yarn, the one that's like wool. They're one of their fancy ones. And then this is a baby yarn. I do not remember which one it is because it is this. But yeah, so I made it my very first scrumble. Very excited about that. But that has nothing to do with luck of the draw. I was just showing it to you guys because for one, I was proud of it, and two, to show you what a scrumble is. So anyway, I've been really interested in freeform crochet. I think it would be so fun to get into. I love the idea of just like doing whatever you want, and like it's very artistic to me, like very artsy, and it just seems so fun, like a blank canvas and painting on a blank canvas, you know? And one of the things about freeform crochet is it's made even more interesting by using different colors, different weights of yarn, different textures of yarn, like, you know, using fuzzy yarns and glittery yarns and mohair and what's that one called? Eyelash yarn, like just like totally mixing together textures and colors and thicknesses of yarn and all that stuff. I think it just adds a lot to freeform crochet. And I thought this would be a great way to practice freeform crochet. So here is what I have come up with. These are going to be my 8 colors. That is getting blown up by my light. Okay, so these are going to be my 8 colors. I'm going to have my main color be brown, and then red, blue, purple, green, variegated, yellow/gold, white/cream, and gray/silver. Sorry, I'm trying to read this backwards in my camera. And then luck of the draw. So basically what I'm thinking I will do for my luck of the draw is a little bit different than I've seen it done. So typically they'll pick specific yarns. So they'll be like, okay, color number 1 is retro, Red Heart Super Saver. I meant to say not retro, but I guess I'll just say retro stripes. Red Heart Super Saver retro stripes. And number 2 is Big Twist Value magenta. Number 3 is Mainstays black. Like whatever. It's usually really specific yarn. And you can do it like more than one type of yarn. You could probably just do blue. And that is what I'm doing. So I'm going to have it be that my scrumble will be the color of the week. So say she picks number 3 that week, the color will be purple, but I can use any number of purple. I can use any weight of purple. I can use more than one color of purple. But my scrumble will be purple. So like I might use 3 different types of purple yarn in this scrumble. Yeah, so that's basically my plan. And then my main color is going to be brown. And what that means is I'm going to connect all of my scrumbles together with brown. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a shawl. And so I'm going to come up with like a shawl shape and work on kind of filling it in with scrumbles and connecting them together. I might connect them as I go a little bit. So I might work on some scrumbles and then work on connecting them a little bit and just kind of do it in bits. But each week I will pick, or I will go and see what the number that she drew was, and then I will do a scrumble in that color. And it's going to be every Thursday that she picks a color. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do my videos on Thursday. Let me see something actually, because I posted my schedule recently to the community tab, if you guys didn't see that. And obviously it'll be changing a little bit with luck of the draw. But I think Thursday, yeah, Thursday was a wild card. So I'm thinking we'll do it on Thursdays probably. And I'll probably be showing you guys last week's color, and then we find out that day what the new color will be. And you guys will have to go to her channel and see what number was drawn if you want to see what the new color is. I won't announce it on my channel because that's not, like, that would not be cool. But I'll show you guys like my edition of last week's color, my scrumble. So that will make the schedule, and I'm just going to tell you guys here. Mondays are going to be Member Mondays, which is an exclusive members only video. We just had our first one of those, most likely crochet and chat style. Tuesday is wild card, not planned, go with the flow, content will vary. Wednesday will be Whip Wednesday. Thursday will be changing into Luck of the Draw Thursday. Friday is Community Spotlight featuring your guys' work, so remember to email me pictures for that if you guys have anything for Community Spotlight this week. And Saturday, first and last Saturday of the month, are going to be Gnome of the Month, and then the other 2 will be whatever they are, just wild card. And Sunday is my day off for family time and just some me time, some time to not have to worry about anything. So I hope everybody is super excited. I am so excited. There's a couple things I want to try this year that I have not dabbled in, and Freeform Crochet was one of them, and another one that I want to try at some point is mosaic crochet. I think it's so cool looking, and I haven't tried it yet. So those are some things that I plan on trying out this year, but I am so stoked to be doing like freeform crochet, like having one a week that I do. I think that's such a great way to break into it and get practicing making those and like feeling out how it is. I'm so excited. So if any of you guys are going to be taking part in Luck of the Draw, let me know what you're going to be making. Are you making a blanket? Is anybody else now like, maybe I should try freeform crochet? Like, what are you guys going to be doing? Are you guys joining in? I hope that if you haven't heard about it, you'll check it out if that's something that interests you. Like I said, I will link in the description box Nan's Next Knots, and I will also link Of Mars, just because she does really cool freeform crochet if you wanted to look at it. It's pretty cool. And until next time, I hope everybody stays gnomey, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, guys!